25. We've recently been studying quite a lot of ballroom in class, and one of the core things that I wanted to just go over are our natural hesitations and our natural spin turns at a corner. Of course, we do these in the waltz and the quick step, but they tend to get a little bit overcomplicated. And yes, of course, as we advance through the levels, we can make these more and more difficult with more and more technique. But for today, I just wanted to go through the absolute basics to make sure that you can get up and add them to either your waltz or your quick step. So the first thing that I want you to know about your spin turns or your natural hesitation turns at a corner is they are both 6 steps. I want you to remember that, 6 steps. The first 3 steps are absolutely identical, no matter whether you're doing the spin or the hesitation, they are the identical 3 steps at the beginning. So, for the leader, we're going to start on the right foot. So I'm going to imagine that I've danced down the room and I'm setting off on the leader's right foot. And I'm going to do just 3 steps. I'm going to do forward, side, close, so that I have my back to the line of dance or the direction that I was travelling. If I'm going to do a spin turn, I'm then going to step back on my left foot and do backwards, forwards, side. Imagine you're dancing down a tightrope. So we're going to step straight back, very small step, with the toes slightly turned in. Step backwards, step forward, so I'm now facing the way that I'm going. It's going to feel weird because the corner's going to be there. And then I step to the side. So I'll do that again. The first 3 steps, step forward into the corner on the right foot, start to turn, side, close. So you've got your back to the line of dance. You're then doing 3 more steps, starting on the left, straight back. Do not be tempted to turn here. Straight back, backwards, forwards, side. So you are facing the corner. Wherever you started the spin turn, that is where you will come out. So again, for the leader, you have forward, side, close, backwards, forwards, side, facing the direction that you started in. If that was to be a hesitation, again as leader, you would do forward on the right foot, remember the same first 3 steps. Forward, side, close. And I would then simply do my hesitation step, which is backwards, to the side to face the top corner, so the opposite one to the way we started in, and then drag that left foot in. So for the hesitation, we'll count to 6. It goes 1, 2, 3, same as the spin, and then we go straight back, 4, 5, 6. So hopefully, leaders, you can now see that if you do those first 3 steps, you can then decide, do I bring her around and spin her, or do I dance the hesitation? Followers, you have exactly the same thing. You have 6 steps, and the first 3 are exactly the same, whether you are doing a spin or a hesitation. So for the natural spin turn at a corner, followers, we go back on the left foot. Now the man's going to be coming round our right side, so we're going to keep this quite small. We're going to go back, side, close. So we are facing our line of dance, facing the way that we're travelling. When we spin, we have a pivoting action. So we go forward on our right foot. I'm going to do this with no footwork at all. We're just going to go forwards, turn and go backwards, and then step to the side. So my back is into the same corner that I started in. So again, as follower, my natural spin turn goes back, side, close. Forward, right, between your partner's feet. Forward, backwards, side. 6 steps. Remember that? I'm going to keep saying it. Okay, if we dance a hesitation, followers, the same first 3 steps, nothing will change. You've got back, side, close. You're going to step forward on the right foot, just like you did in the spin turn, but if your partner is leading you correctly, you won't feel the turn. So you're just going to dance with him, keep your shoulders parallel, forward, to the side, and then we drag that right foot in on the hesitation. So the 6 steps of the hesitation from the follower are 1, 2, 3, just the same, 4, 5, 6. So I'm hoping now you can see how important those first 3 steps are. If they're not there, we can't dance into a spin turn, we can't dance into a natural hesitation. So we need to make sure that we know those first 1, 2, 3 steps. As with anything, take your weight on every step. There is no point doing 1, 2.5. Make sure you close your feet. I will be going over these in class, but hopefully now that gives you a short tutorial on counting those 6 steps. It's the same in the waltz and the quick step. The timing will differ, but the number of steps is exactly the same. And hopefully now that will help you get the basics of handling corners in your waltz and your quick step. I look forward to seeing you in class. Thanks everyone.